Good morning. It's June 16th. We've got 6 units to discuss. It's 5 that are new, either new to the market or with price changes, and then a review of that one yesterday that had the surprisingly low price. That'll be the sleeper. We'll talk about it last. We're going to go right to the listings here. First off, we have a brand new listing in the Jack London district. We are at an all-time low for units on the market down there, so this was a welcome addition to the market. This is a unit that's been on the market a couple of times in the last 2 or 3 years. It looks like tenants have just moved out. 201 4th Street, Unit 311, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,343 square feet, $429,000. You can fuss about the details as I talk about them, but know that when you're on the homepage of the website, here just below where you're viewing the video, you've got hyperlinks to the details of each of the property. Thanks to our client Janine for that idea. Hadn't thought of it, but it's a great idea and it's a very easy thing for us to do. Gives you access to all the details. Don't have any, oh I see, we've just got a one exterior sketch of the building. Let's see what kind of interior photos they put up. There's the lobby. This is the nicest converted building in Oakland. The unit itself is a corner unit facing the southwest corner, so it's going to have lots of light all day long. It's got a barn door between the living room and the bedroom. Kitchen itself is out in the open. There's a small bedroom area behind the kitchen there. To the right up here is toward the front door. Barn door is a very nice touch. Bold colors, lots of bare concrete. Here's the small room that's off the kitchen. Really a lovely unit. Not sure how well this is priced. It's $429, 1,343 square feet. The last unit to close was a unit on the 4th floor, unit 410, which was on the southeast corner. Just a little bit smaller, just a couple of square feet smaller. And it sold for $375, but that was an all-cash deal. We were told at the time that there were other offers that were considerably more, over $400,000. $429 is probably okay. $319 a square foot. Again, it's the nicest converted building in the district. Probably will go fairly close to that price once I think about it for a second. Next up, we have 1428 Madison. This is one of the few condos on Madison Street between the lake and downtown. It's a building that is in need of some maintenance, and I think the HOA has probably had some funding challenges. But nevertheless, it's in a great location, and it's a nice early 1960s building with a common area, built like a motel with kind of runway aisles around the center. This one looks like it's furnished rather nicely. There's the common area in the center of the courtyard. It's got its own deck. It's 1428 Madison, Unit 208, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 554 square feet, $166,000. Now that's $300 a square foot. Probably not going to sell anywhere near that, but this would be a unit that you'd consider simply based upon its location. Next up, we have a unit in a 2-unit condo building. Now, we're always wary of these, but I thought I'd bring it up because it's in a great neighborhood. 439 65th Street, Lower Rockridge, not too far from the intersection of Alcatraz and Telegraph, probably, a stone's throw from the Berkeley line. It's 439 65th Street, 2 bedrooms, 1.5 baths, 1,243 square feet for $569,000. That's what property in that neighborhood sells for. If you're interested in being a part of a 2-unit condo, just because of its location, it's something to consider. Next up, we have a bank-owned property, 388 Santa Clara, Unit 204, 1 bedroom, 1.5 baths, 1,071 square feet for $229,900. That's $214 a square foot. Again, it's bank-owned. Santa Clara Avenue is a very busy street. But you're also very close to Grand Avenue here. You're close to the freeway on-ramp. It's very handy. This is a 14-unit condo complex. Scroll through some pictures here and let's see what kind of a job the photographer did. We got some nice space there. Classic pass-through kitchen. It's got a fireplace. See, its own deck. Nice thing about these buildings that were built in the 60s and 70s that they almost all have balconies. Looks like fairly new carpeting. Granite countertops there. White appliances. Looks like dated kind of oak cabinets. Ooh, there's some bold tile and bold colors. And there's the deck, obviously looking out on a kind of tree-lined landscape. And then finally, we have 585 9th Street. This is a new listing, Unit 336, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,233 square feet for $448,000. That's $363 a square foot. This is the popular Market Square development between 9th and 10th Street, Clay and Jefferson. Very popular. Units tend to sell fairly quickly there. This is probably priced right at where it's going to sell, maybe $10,000 or $15,000 over. There's 202 units in this complex. People who live there are very happy living there. We've represented at least one buyer in that building. And this two-bedroom floor plan is really very nice. You can see this is on the 3rd floor, and you can see from the photograph here that it looks out on the common area, which is landscaped. Actually has a patio door, which is unusual. And there you can see the classic, 2000s kitchen with the granite. It's really hard to tell from these narrow pictures. The cabinets and finishes in these units are really about as best they can get. This is the common area, lounge area on the 3rd floor. There's the sauna, exercise room. I think we scrolled through these pictures yesterday. Very, very similar. Now, finally, I wanted to explain to you that 1425 8th Street listing for $99,900. This is out in West Oakland. Turns out it's a BMR unit. It's a below market rate unit. One has to be below a certain income level, qualify through a particular lender. And our experience with these in the city of Emeryville, having said that there are very few in the city of Oakland, there are quite a few in the city of Emeryville, is that they're very hard to sell. They typically sell at bargain prices, and they're usually in buildings and neighborhoods that, let's just say, are not in very high demand. So that's the explanation of the $99,000 1,200 square foot unit in West Oakland. Okay, that's all we've got for today. Stay tuned here tomorrow, and let us know if you like those hyperlinks. Also, let us know if there's any other way we can improve this website so it's more useful to you. As you may have noticed, I'm trying to read the information off a little more slowly and in exactly the same order with every listing. That was Janine's idea as well, and we thank her for that. And we'll see you back here tomorrow.